Hello and welcome to my reaction to the Summer Games Fest. My name is WW Dadman, you already know that, and as per usual, like every year, we're going to have a look at the newest announcements they put out at this show. The reaction to the PlayStation State of Play, basically for the same event that aired this week, is already up as well, and a Xbox Games Showcase is also still coming up on Sunday, and you will get a reaction to that on Monday. For now, let's get into this though.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
Hey, Jeff.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
World premieres, huh?
Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to
As per
recognize
usual,
just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025.
Split Fiction absolutely deserves being up there. Expedition 33 is definitely fun. I just need to actually learn to play it.
At number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1,
Haven't
TVGS,
played.
a solo developer in Australia.
Haven't played Repo.
It's
I've seen
inspiring
gameplay
that
of
these
Schedule
indie
1, not really my
creations
thing,
stand
but
side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate.
I feel like I wanted to
With more
say
than
something before he started talking
18,000
about
games
that, and
released
I
on Steam
completely
just
forgot.
Last year, more than double from 2020. The challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our
the
partner
thing
showcases
about
happening
the
all weekend long,
frickin'
and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games,
world premieres.
big and
As per
small,
usual, if
find their
you
audiences.
feel like
Hopefully, if you're watching
dying,
this show,
you can try
you'll discover
doing
your next
a
favorite
shot
game.
for every
So, in that
world
spirit,
premiere.
let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big.
Anyway,
In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
that looks dark.
You think you're the Harbinger. You might be.
I'm probably gonna have to mute the music. This looks very Dark Souls, but mixed with something else.
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
Cool. The attacks kind of have a Doom vibe to them. The enemies definitely have a Dark Souls vibe.
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what?
Like, holy crap.
You're no god. But neither have they.
Dang! Mortal Shell, huh? Didn't even recognize it. Cool though. Not my kind of game.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The
Nobody
Death
cares
Star
anymore.
Super Laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
I don't care for Star Wars. I don't care for Fortnite anymore since like half a year after it first released. So this is completely lost on me.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions.
Hideo
And
Kojima?
we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
I knew it. Death Stranding 2 is coming, yeah. I still need to finish Death Stranding 1. Actually, I'll just restart. But
Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at
yeah,
Summer Game
that's
Fest.
coming up on
It's
stream
great to
eventually.
have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So,
And
let me
that will
ask you,
follow
Mr.
it.
Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆
DS1.
さん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コ
the
ロナを
pandemic.
体験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varna.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for today.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then?
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
The girl. You're alive. Stop! 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 Stop!
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy. Mr. Kojima.
まあ DS2 で非常に重要な
In
キャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシー。
Neil and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が2
You
人あると
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これ
this
が物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and reveals
で前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
すけど
time on
マッツさ
DS1,
んがやって
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Mats.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story,
まあ 2では出せ
he
ない
will not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But
マッ
this
ツさ
time,
んの代わりというか
Neil
その
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Mats
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあクリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超え
character,
るようなキャラク
but
ター
I
を作ろう
think
としてまあルカさん
we
にお
have
願い
to
して
kind of like top that
結構いい
character.
キャラクタ
So
ーになったと
Luca Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技もして
it
い
was
ただ
great.
いて
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show
の
you
で
the gameplay scene of
見
Neil.
に来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr.
Cool.
Kojima. Thank you. All right, and now I'd like to introduce
I'm
my
not gonna watch
co-host
that
for
'cause I
Summer
don't
Game
want
Fest. He's along for the party,
anything from
a
that
veteran games
to be
journalist
spoiled,
on
but yeah.
GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war, but war found me. I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Chronicles Medieval. Yeah, not interested.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Okay. So we've got Sega's take at Mario Kart. Miku! Why was that the one that I expected most? Okay, it's Yakuza people. Yeah, sure. I have no idea about that. That's Persona, right? Well,
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Crossworld is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking. So you can race against all of your friends across all of the platform.
Unlike another game which is Switch exclusive.
One more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Nice side hit at Nintendo. I like it. Minecraft. Okay.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
some,
Holy shit!
for others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Code Vein. Oh. I've heard of that before. Never seen gameplay of the first one. We've got it with the frickin' dark games today, huh? So. Oh, is that Little Nightmares? Is it? Nah. But it has the same kind of vibe. What is this? Oh wait, is that Reanimal? That's by the same people. End of Abyss. What is this? Have we seen that before? I didn't think so.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse P.I. for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Yeah, this looks literally like frickin' old Mickey Mouse, the frickin' game. Like literally the kind of Mickey Mouse that like debuted all the way back when, like the Steamboat Willie kind of Mickey Mouse, which is actually like public domain by now.
Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Not huge on fantasy, so I'm not gonna guess.
You may think you know
game is played. But this is not the game you know.
Well, the only, like, frickin' fantasy franchise that I'd immediately think of would be Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Ring. Just one ring. Lord of the Rings? It is Lord of the Rings, right?
This
I haven't, like, watched a movie in forever. Movies. All three of them.
You decide who wins,
No idea what this is, though, whether that's
who dies.
exactly that or not. I sure can't tell you what that is. Dragons. What the heck? What is this?
Game of Thrones.
Oh!
War for West.
That explains why I don't fucking recognize any of this.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
FPS action adventure RPG.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet.
This hasn't.
The dawn of a new era.
This has a Atomic Heart. Yes. I was going to say this looks like Atomic Heart. Awesome. Okay, that's definitely getting muted. There's a frickin' Don't Stop Me Now by Queen playing in the background. Yep. Definitely looking forward to that.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Mundfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Mundfish today.
Oh, not? Hi.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is. It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself.
What the?
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Why does that also have the same kind of... I mean, I guess it would have the same vibes since it's the same depths, but... The cube. It's in the same universe! That's why!
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Mundfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the atomic
why an
universe of a
MMO?
massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion
Well,
universe.
never mind
Retro
about the
beat 'em up
cube
coming to PC and
then.
consoles this
Fuck
holiday
MMOs.
With multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far...
I don't give a shit
revealed.
about Marvel or anything superheroes. That's basically frickin' Streets of Rage or Castle Crashers kind of shit. Yeah, not interested. Hardly interested in that kind of game anyway, let alone with something like a franchise I don't give a fuck about.
What is this place? Also, you don't have a chance.
Is that a new Neo game? Or what? We saw that at the games, at the state of play. Hello.
We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Onimusha. Oh. All the same to me. Not my kind of game. Yeah, whatever.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026.
I forgot that they even announced that because I don't care.
Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Sounds good.
Fuzzy, the tournament of 1,000,000 punches, you'll get yourself killed!
All right, you little sack of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, grab burnt toast, carb load. This mate ain't gonna be itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jeff.
Okay.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game, In Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs, engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow.
Killer Inn?
Enough theatrics, I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to
so
light.
basically that's...
Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life
Deception
or death.
Trust.
Your invitation.
That seems very much like frickin' Gmod game mode.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
October 30th. Well.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Okay, we've got base building, we've got an open world, we've got vehicles. What is this? Oh, Dune? You're making me fall asleep with the music in the background, just saying. Yeah, Dune. I forgot that was launching.
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void. Try as I might to curl their advance. 'Twas all for naught.
Monster Hunter?
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead.
What the heck?
Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey...
Chrono Odyssey. Literally never heard of it? What is this?
Every hero's tale begins with
Like, I'm assuming that's like a freaking Souls-like from the gameplay then,
Whatever's coming next.
which honestly not really
Never forget my cause.
my kind of game.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
That looks like, I don't know, freaking Persona or something.
Filling that
I don't know.
tower with light.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you'd end up here.
I'm really curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this
Withering
time?
Waves, no idea.
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance.
Puzzle platformer?
All your secrets.
That looks cool.
Don't
Neo.
come back.
Huh.
That's Mio Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam.
Has a
you can
demo,
play
we're gonna
right
play
now
it.
as part of Next Fest. What
Oh
you're
yeah,
about to
Next
see
Fest,
next is a
obviously.
stop-motion co-op platformer where everything
Man.
has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
I'm gonna add like a bunch more freaking game demos again for Next Fest again, and I'm not gonna be able to freaking play all of them, cause hell if I ever have time. I'll try getting that done though. That looks like a... Is that co-op? Or is that just you playing two characters at once?
You see, we can't.
Come on, follow me.
Either way, it looks cool. Out of Words. I'll have a look.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise.
Nobody gives a fuck about Mafia.
It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Yeah, I don't care.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
Teach them a lesson.
remind them of their obligations.
Peace is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Piggy Puttana!
This family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Not interested.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Lego? I really don't care much for Lego. Looks boring.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yee-haw!
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
SpongeBob.
Imagination! Gooby Goober!
Nah.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course...
Obviously, I haven't freaking finished that either, but once we do finish Stellar Blade, I might get back to it. Depending on whether I want to play more Souls-like. Ew. Mm-hmm. Available today? Surprise!
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right.
Well,
next up, the small video
I mean,
game
I
publisher
guess
Serenity
it's
Sword,
also
based
part
in
of
Boulder, Colorado,
Game Pass, I
shared
guess,
this game with
since
me a
the
few months
main
back
game
with
is.
a DM that said Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement too.
DDLC meets Silent Hill? How's that gonna work?
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. My plate's full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of hay. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. broken. Plates of flowers.
It sounds more like frickin' Hellblade than anything else. And that looks more like PT. Fractured blooms.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
Nah.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a hell of a toony outfit. Hello. Isn't that the dude from One Punch Man? I was about to say. One Punch! Seven Deadly Sins? Okay. Haven't seen the anime, so not gonna, probably not gonna play the game for it, but interesting that they'd make a freaking game for that. The background music of this trailer is so generic. And that's Witcher, right? What the hell was the frame rate on that? State of Unreal, okay.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Yeah.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongilstar Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
We find a way.
We altered the course of nature, unleashed
Jurassic
kinetic
Park?
power across continents. Now it is up to us
Da, da, da,
to
da,
nurture
da.
what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
Jurassic World Evolution 3, still not interested in that. Not my kind of thing. Because it's essentially a park management simulator. Not my kind of thing. But cool for anybody who's into that.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight.
Oh wait,
Today,
Silksong?
I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower.
Oh.
Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation.
Oh wait, they
It's a
actually like
bone-chilling
announced
adventure
the
that it blends intense
whole Silksong
combat,
release date during the
free-roaming
Switch
exploration,
2
and
or
precise
like the
platforming.
last Switch thing,
As
right?
Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year,
Yeah, so that
we're
was
bringing our
a
next
completely
bona
different
fide
game.
classic.
I just mixed it up with completely different game. Anyway. Very pixely graphics. This would run really well on like a Game Boy Color.
All right, this is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done. Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right. Well, let me see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means three things. Number one, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And three, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silksong trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade. All right, let's take a look.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in
Hi,
the glory of
Deadpool.
gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend.
So we've got a Deadpool VR game.
Herd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets. the elderly, and dysfuncting with Hip Hop Satan. Oh, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell?
Have to freaking mute the music on this again.
This shit. I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR.
Ayo?
Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Dude.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
This has Left 4 Dead vibes.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Dying Light, yeah. Obviously it would be...
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
No, thank you.
There's the big news. Dying Light: The Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game
Gamescom
draws
week,
inspiration
yeah.
from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
Oh?
What are we doing? Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's
Dude,
time
what
to
is the
look back
frickin'
on your greatest hits.
frame rate on that? Or is that... I guess is that supposed to look like stop motion?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling. Shit.
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself. Mixtape.
Nothing but the hits.
I mean, that's coming to Game Pass. I'm not sure I even want to try that though.
Beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this.
And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me?
Nah.
We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
No, thank you.
That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brown.
That's a roguelike?
Classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a
Didn't look like a
solo
roguelike.
developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Axe of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace. Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
No. That's my decision. Ayo.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
The heck?
Only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
There you have it. Hitman and 007
Cool.
are coming together in a very unexpected way.
For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well,
Only
Don
30
Knotts,
days.
Thanks for joining us for Summer
I
Game Fest.
hate
Appreciate
time
it, guys.
limited
Thanks
shit.
so much.
Thank
All right,
you.
great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for Lego Party!
Mario Party, but Lego.
We're minifigures, Dad.
Ew.
There's more Blighted coming up right after the show and Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action
Looks
horror
more
game
like
from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Looks more sick than ill. That is so gross. Oh look, Splitgate.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Splitgate Battle Royale.
Just look at that water placement. Expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. We are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop it, you can't catch.
And he complete the comeback he's going to try.
Final.
One
very
more
special
thing.
Global game announcement to share with all of you.
Let's go.
who've been waiting. Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Dude, how does this look so realistic?
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Resident Evil Requiem. That's soon. And holy shit, does that look scary.
Resident Evil Requiem.
Still not a Resident Evil fan, but
Playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday,
damn.
August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks
they're gonna have a
bold
booth at
shift in the
Gamescom,
franchise,
aren't they?
both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal
I'm not
isn't
playing
just about
that.
survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
Well, either way.
Amazing.
That would be
Thank
it
you, Capcom. That was
for
an amazing announcement.
Summer Games
Kind of a
Fest.
surprise. All right. That's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job?
But actually, let's make sure they don't pull another. There is one more thing.
For the first time.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday.
Yep.
Stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today.
Yeah, I'm
Thanks
not
so much,
gonna
everyone.
watch that.
Awesome. And thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right. That's going to do it for
Okay. So, that would be that. I'm gonna edit this down to my actual reactions, because a bunch of the time I was just sitting here watching because it wasn't really something I'm into. But yeah, there's definitely stuff that I would want to check out, and we are going to check out some more stuff from Steam's Steam Next Fest that goes along with this as well. And I'll see you on Monday for the Xbox Games Showcase from Sunday, seeing as that airs like in the night as well. So until then, and until I can finally freaking get around to doing the treasures of all the demos that I wanted to do, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. My name is WWDadmin, and I'll see you there.